He shuffled into my office one chilly morning, his shoulders curved and his gaze cast downward. At 68 years old, he felt as though the spark that once defined him had all but vanished. His voice, soft and tentative, barely rose above a whisper as he confessed, "Doctor, I don't feel like myself anymore." He wasn't speaking of pride or bravado, but something far more profound, a lack of energy that made even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable, a fading sense of confidence that left him withdrawing from the world he once embraced. He described mornings spent staring at the ceiling, waiting for a surge of vitality that never came. He missed the ease with which he once tackled his day, the quiet thrill of waking up eager for what lay ahead. Instead, he felt disconnected from his own body, from intimacy, and even from his sense of purpose. He had begun to believe that this gradual decline was simply the price of getting older, an unavoidable descent into weakness and resignation. But what if I told you that within 24 hours of one simple change, everything began to shift? Imagine waking up and feeling your strength return, your mind clear, and a renewed sense of possibility pulsing through your veins. Picture reclaiming your mornings and rediscovering the confidence you thought was lost forever. This isn't a tale of pills or complex regimens. It's a story of transformation sparked by a single accessible adjustment to a daily routine. As we explore what happened next, you'll meet men just like him who found their way back to vitality. You'll learn how a humble breakfast choice became the catalyst for reclaiming their energy, performance, and the joy of living fully once more. And by the end of this journey, you'll see that feeling strong and alive after 60 isn't a distant dream, it's a choice waiting for you to make. My name is Dr. Henry Carter, and for over 30 years, I've dedicated my practice exclusively to men's health, specializing in the unique challenges that come with age. I trained at one of the nation's top medical centers and have collaborated on clinical research into nutrition and hormone support for older adults. Over the decades, I've had the privilege of guiding thousands of men through the same struggles you face now, men who felt their strength slipping away, their confidence waning, and their sense of identity fading. Through patient stories, case studies, and rigorous scientific trials, I've seen firsthand how targeted dietary changes can reshape the way our bodies function. I've watched men in their 70s, once resigned to low energy and diminished performance, reclaim mornings filled with vigor and purpose. I've witnessed lab results improve muscle mass, stabilize and circulation enhance naturally, all without reliance on risky pharmaceuticals or untested supplements. Today, I'm drawing on that body of experience and evidence to share a clear science-backed strategy. What you're about to learn comes not from trend-driven fads, but from decades of real-world practice and peer-reviewed research. If you're ready for trustworthy guidance grounded in both expertise and empathy, you're in the right place. Let's explore the simple change that can ignite your vitality and restore the strength you deserve. Promise and roadmap. Today, I'm going to reveal the one morning food that acts like a natural switch, supporting healthy testosterone levels, enhancing blood flow, and reigniting the energy you thought was lost to time. You'll discover precisely how this simple addition to your breakfast can start shifting your body's chemistry within the first 24 hours, kick your vitality into high gear by day 7, and unlock lasting benefits over a full month. I'll guide you through each stage of this transformation. First, the subtle cellular changes that lay the groundwork for renewed strength. Next, the tangible improvements you'll notice in your clarity, drive, and even morning function. And finally, the sustained boosts in hormone production, muscle integrity, and confidence that come when you nourish yourself consistently. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear science-backed understanding of why this food works. Real stories of men who've reclaimed their performance and an easy-to-follow plan you can implement tomorrow morning. No gimmicks, no complicated protocols, just one powerful habit that can redefine what life after 60 looks and feels like. Let's dive in. If you're a man over 60 who's ready to regain your strength and confidence, tap that subscribe button now and join our community of like-minded seniors committed to living fully. Then drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're with us, and stay tuned because today's insight could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Big reveal: the one food. It isn't some exotic supplement or specialty powder. It's a humble staple you've likely seen in kitchens your entire life. This single, unprocessed, all-natural food delivers a powerhouse of nutrients that directly fuel the very systems responsible for male vitality and performance. That food is eggs. Eggs are nature's perfect package of high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential micronutrients. They contain the cholesterol your body needs to manufacture testosterone, the amino acids that trigger muscle protein synthesis, and the key nutrients that support hormone balance, blood vessel health, and neurological function. In the next segments, we'll dive into exactly which compounds in eggs make them so effective and how they work together to rekindle your energy, strength, and confidence after 60. First case study. Quick win, meet Richard, a 70-year-old retiree whose life had settled into a monotonous routine of low energy and quiet frustration. He arrived at my office 10 days after our first conversation, wearing the same slumped posture, but with a curious light in his eyes. Leaning forward, he offered a shy grin and said, "Doctor, I don't know what happened, but I feel like I woke up for the first time in years." All he had done was add 2 eggs to his breakfast each morning, nothing more. No prescription medications, no pricey supplements, just 2 simple eggs prepared however he preferred. By day 3, he noticed his mind felt clearer during his morning walk. By day 7, he found himself finishing household tasks with unexpected vigor. And by day 10, he was waking up with a steady sense of purpose, as though a switch had been flipped. Richard's transformation wasn't a fluke. I've seen the same pattern in men from their early 60s into their 80s. They report firmer morning functions, steadier hands, and a renewed enthusiasm for life's small joys, from playing with grandchildren to rekindling intimacy with their partners. It's a testament to how quickly our bodies can respond when given the raw materials they need. In the next section, we'll break down exactly what's inside those eggs, so you'll understand the science behind Richard's quick win and why this simple habit holds the power to reshape your mornings, your performance, and your confidence. Nutrient deep dive eggs are more than just a breakfast staple. They're a concentrated source of the exact building blocks your body needs to reboot its performance systems. First, consider the protein. Each egg delivers roughly 6 grams of high-quality protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids. Among these, leucine stands out. Leucine acts as a metabolic switch, activating cellular pathways that trigger muscle protein synthesis. For older men facing age-related muscle loss, this signal is critical. By stimulating the repair and growth of muscle fibers, especially in the legs and pelvic floor, leucine helps you retain strength and stability, supporting both daily activities and intimate performance. Next, let's talk healthy fats. The yolk of an egg is rich in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which serve several vital functions. These fats support cell membrane integrity, aiding nutrient transport and hormone receptor sensitivity. Moreover, they help maintain balanced blood lipid levels, a key factor in cardiovascular health and efficient blood flow. Improved circulation ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles and organs, and it's especially important for the small vessels involved in erection and sexual performance. A star nutrient hidden in the yolk is choline, an often overlooked compound essential for neurological function and hormone production. Your body uses choline to create acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that governs muscle contractions and supports memory and mood. By bolstering acetylcholine levels, choline helps ensure that your muscles, including those critical for pelvic floor strength, respond quickly and reliably. It also promotes healthy blood vessel dilation, further enhancing circulation where it matters most. Perhaps surprisingly, eggs are also one of the richest dietary sources of cholesterol. For decades, cholesterol was painted as an enemy, but it's actually a fundamental substrate for steroid hormone synthesis. Testosterone and all its bioactive derivatives are built upon cholesterol backbones. Without adequate cholesterol intake, your body's ability to manufacture testosterone can become compromised. By providing a natural bioavailable source of cholesterol each morning, eggs give your endocrine system the raw material it needs to maintain healthy hormone levels, supporting libido, energy, and muscle maintenance. Beyond these individual components, eggs provide a synergistic package. The protein fuels muscle repair, the fats, and choline support hormone balance and neural signaling, and the cholesterol underpins testosterone synthesis. Together, these nutrients orchestrate a coordinated response, enhancing anabolic processes, optimizing blood flow, and refreshing neurotransmitter pathways. The synergy is why eggs act so quickly. Within hours, your body begins channeling these compounds toward rebuilding strength and restoring function. Understanding this nutrient profile makes it clear why eggs are so effective as a morning ritual. They deliver a comprehensive infusion of the key elements that aging bodies most crave, packaged in a convenient, affordable, and versatile form. In the next section, we'll map out exactly what you can expect to happen in your body at 24 hours, 7 days, and 30 days after making eggs a non-negotiable part of your breakfast routine. Timeline of results. Within the first 24 hours of adding eggs to your morning routine, your body begins an intricate sequence of restorative processes. As digestion breaks down the high-quality protein, amino acids flood your bloodstream, signaling muscle cells to initiate repair and synthesis. Meanwhile, choline and healthy fats start supporting neural and vascular function, subtle shifts you may not consciously notice, but that set the stage for more visible improvements. By the time your head hits the pillow that evening, your neurotransmitter pathways are already recalibrating, priming your mind for sharper focus and steadier mood upon waking. By day 7, these internal adjustments become unmistakable. You may find yourself rising with a clearer mind and a palpable sense of drive, ready to tackle daily tasks with renewed vigor. Early morning walks feel less taxing, and movements that once required effort now flow more smoothly. Some men report little surprises, steady hands replacing tremors, simple chores requiring less pause for breath, and yes, firmer, more consistent morning function. Your body is responding to a steady supply of cholesterol and nutrients, naturally ramping up testosterone production and enhancing blood vessel elasticity. Reaching the 30-day milestone, the transformation solidifies. Hormone assays show sustained elevation in free testosterone levels, while muscle mass measurements and strength tests confirm that your physique is holding on to and even rebuilding lost tissue. You'll notice that energy dips mid-afternoon become rare, replaced instead by a dependable reserve that carries you through the day. Confidence returns as performance in the gym, in the office, and in the bedroom consistently exceeds expectations. This 30-day cycle isn't merely about fleeting sensations. It's about re-establishing a new baseline of health and vitality. The cumulative effect of daily nourishment creates a robust foundation, ensuring that the benefits endure well beyond that first month. As you continue this habit, your body won't just maintain these gains, it will thrive on them, reminding you each morning that feeling strong, sharp, and alive after 60 is not only possible, but sustainable. Myth-busting and not your fault. For decades, we've been told that dietary fat and cholesterol are villains to be feared, warnings drilled into us from every nutrition guideline and food label. We were told to skip the yolk embrace, low-fat everything, and load up on refined carbs and sugar instead. But what if that advice passed down for generations has done more harm than good? It's not your fault that you've been missing vital nutrients. You followed the widely accepted map, trusting experts and guidelines that meant well, but overlooked the nuances of aging physiology. As we grow older, our bodies require more of certain building blocks: protein to counteract muscle breakdown, cholesterol to sustain hormone production, and healthy fats to preserve cell function. By avoiding these, you didn't simply adopt a healthier lifestyle. You inadvertently starved your system of the very elements it needed to flourish. Imagine decades of low-protein breakfasts and fat-free snacks gradually eroding your body's reserves. Your muscles deprived of amino acids lose mass, your hormone factories starved of cholesterol slow down, and your blood vessels lacking supportive lipids stiffen. Over time, this quiet decline seeps into every part of your life. Your energy wanes, your mood dips, and your confidence fades. You might have blamed yourself for feeling weak or unmotivated, assuming it was just getting old. The truth is, you were battling misinformation, not destiny. It's time to reframe aging, not as an inevitable surrender, but as an opportunity to correct course. No matter how long you've been stuck in this cycle, your body still responds to the right inputs. Introducing the nutrients you were taught to avoid can reverse years of nutritional neglect, reigniting the biological processes that underlie strength, vitality, and performance. So relinquish the guilt. You haven't failed. You've simply been following bad guidance. Today you have the knowledge to break free from outdated dogma and nourish yourself with intention. And when you do, you'll discover that feeling strong and confident after 60 isn't a matter of luck, it's the natural result of giving your body what it truly needs. Expanded testimonials. Harold was 73 when he first walked through my door, quiet, reserved, and visibly worn down, by years of low energy. He told me I'm not looking to be 25 again. I just want to feel like myself. We started his mornings with 2 eggs and the supportive nutrients his body had been missing. 3 weeks later, Harold returned with a sparkle in his eyes I hadn't seen before. "Doctor," he said, "I wake up ready now, not just physically, but mentally. My wife noticed it, I noticed it. I didn't think this was possible at my age." Then there's Bernard, 76, a retired school principal who had slowly withdrawn from his marriage and social life. He confessed that he felt flat, as if something inside him had shut off. After a month of making eggs, his daily ritual, Bernard emailed me, "I'm laughing again. I'm holding my wife's hand again, and I don't feel ashamed anymore." He told me that neighbors remarked on his newfound energy and that he even joined a weekly bridge club, something he hadn't done in years. And meet Lopez, 82, whose mornings used to begin with trembling hands and stiff joints. He was skeptical when I suggested he add eggs to his breakfast, but he agreed. Within days, he noticed his hands steadier and his walk smoother. By week 4, he was back to his daily garden routine, tending roses with the same care he had in his youth. "I feel like I've reclaimed my independence," Lopez shared, and that joy is something I thought was gone for good. These are real stories from real men who, like you, wondered if age had stolen their best years. Yet each of them found that with one simple, consistent change, they could rewrite their own narratives, regaining strength, intimacy, and the simple pleasure of waking up eager for the day ahead. Actionable morning meal plan. Let's translate these insights into a straightforward breakfast ritual you can begin tomorrow morning. The goal is to combine the specific ingredients that supply protein, healthy fats, essential micronutrients, and steady energy all in one balanced meal. Start with 2 whole eggs. Scramble them gently in a teaspoon of olive oil or boil them until the yolks are just set. Keeping the yolks intact is crucial because that's where the cholesterol and choline reside. These nutrients are the precursors for testosterone production and the neurotransmitters that support blood flow and muscle contractions. Next, slice half an avocado. The monounsaturated fats in avocado help maintain healthy lipid profiles and support smooth vascular function. Magnesium and potassium in the avocado also work to prevent the muscle cramps and stiffness that many seniors silently endure. Add half a cup of plain Greek yogurt on the side. This delivers an extra punch of high-quality protein and probiotics, which enhance digestion and nutrient absorption. When your gut is functioning optimally, every nutrient you consume, including those crucial for hormone balance and energy, gets to where it needs to go. For sustained energy and a boost to circulation, prepare a small bowl of oats, about 1/3 cup of dry oats, cooked in water or milk of your choice. Top it with a tablespoon of crushed walnuts or chia seeds. Oats provide complex carbohydrates that release glucose, steadily preventing the mid-morning energy crash. Walnuts and chia seeds contribute omega-3s and the amino acid arginine, which supports nitric oxide production and vessel dilation. Plate these components together: eggs for protein and hormone precursors, avocado for healthy fats and minerals, Greek yogurt for probiotic-supported absorption, and oats with walnuts or chia for carbohydrate energy and vascular support. This meal isn't about calorie counting or strict dieting. It's about providing a symphony of nutrients that your aging body needs to rebuild, strength, optimize blood flow, and fuel hormone production. If you're pressed for time, consider meal prepping. Boil a batch of eggs, ahead of time portion yogurt, into small containers and pre-slice avocados to store in an airtight container with a squeeze of lemon juice. Even on busy mornings, you can assemble this powerhouse breakfast in under 5 minutes. By making this meal your daily habit, you're sending a clear message to your body: you're invested in your strength, your performance, and your well-being. Over time, these simple choices will compound into measurable improvements in energy, muscle tone, and confidence, showing that the way you start your day truly defines how you live it. Consequences of inaction. Imagine waking up each morning with nothing more than fatigue and frustration, another day where your body feels heavier, your mind foggier, and your confidence more distant. Every time you skip a nutrient-rich breakfast or reach instead for sugar and processed carbs, you're reinforcing the very cycle that erodes your muscle strength, slows your circulation, and starves your hormone production. Over weeks and months, this quiet drain adds up. Muscle fibers break down faster than they rebuild blood vessels, lose elasticity, and testosterone levels slide further away from where they need to be. Tasks that used to feel effortless, walking upstairs carrying groceries, even enjoying intimacy, become uphill battles. And the worst part, you may blame yourself, your motivation, or your age, never realizing that all you really needed was the right nourishment each morning. Every skipped or insufficient breakfast is another day of decline. But it doesn't have to stay this way. You have the power to reverse the damage, starting with the meal you eat tomorrow. Final doctor's message in Reframing. Reclaiming your vitality after 60 isn't about chasing youth or pretending you're back in your 30s. It's about honoring the life you've built and equipping your body with the nourishment it deserves. Too many good men resign themselves to a narrative of decline, believing their best days are behind them. But strength, confidence, and purpose aren't reserved for the young. They're the reward of intentional choices and consistent care. By choosing to nourish yourself each morning with the right balance of protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, you're sending a powerful message: you matter, and your body deserves to perform at its best. That simple declaration, cracking open an egg instead of reaching for an empty carb, signals to your cells that it's time to rebuild, renew, and thrive. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s rediscover what it feels like to wake up energized, to move through their day with purpose, and to reconnect deeply with their partners, families, and friends. These transformations aren't miracles. They're biology doing exactly what it's designed to do when given the right inputs. So let today be your turning point. Let this moment mark the choice to reject outdated dogma and embrace a plan rooted in science, experience, and real success stories. Your age is not your limitation. It's the opportunity to prove how resilient and capable you truly are. Conclusion. Now that you understand the science, heard the stories, and have a clear, actionable plan, it's time to take the next step. If you're ready to rebuild your strength and confidence, hit the like button to let me know and share this video with a friend or family member who needs to hear this truth. Type "I'm ready" in the comments if you'll start tomorrow morning and join our community of men over 60 committed to living with energy and purpose. Your journey begins with one meal, and I'll be here every step of the way to guide and celebrate your progress. Let's make the next chapter of your life the strongest one yet.